Hello and welcome back to Let's Go Huntin'. First we have to get our random selection from you guys, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so while we're here, I wanted to explain that this is a randomizer program, not a hack, because someone thought that a couple videos back, so I wanted to just go through and show you guys what it is, in case any of you thought the same. We've just got a number of suggestions, all from you guys, and we've got basically an array or a list of those suggestions, a random generator, and the random number, which is what the generator creates. This is the list of suggestions. Go down through, it picks one at random and prints it out. That's all it is. It is not a hack, so in case there's any confusion there. But anyway, we'll go ahead and run this program. It's going to take a minute because I just opened it. So we'll copy and paste it up here so you guys can see it. We've got Alpine Ibex on Val-Des-Bois with the 8x57 IS K98k. So let's go. Alright, so we're here on Val-Des-Bois, and there's a couple of things I did want to mention about this. I'm recording this on Black Friday, and I did not yet have this rifle, but I left it in the suggestions, so it worked out just perfectly to get it on sale. And that being said, I'm level 1 with the rifle, and probably will have to be prone or otherwise not make very good shots. And I feel like there's a bit of a challenge buried within this suggestion because the scope is only, I believe, 5 or 4 power, so very little zoom, and because of that I'm going to try to get closer to the Ibex than I normally would, so hopefully you guys can see a little better. So it should be interesting to try that out. And also there seems to be a weird thing going on with my recording software where like that sound that you just heard should have been a little bit weird. It doesn't sound like what I hear, but it's not game breaking, so I guess we'll just live with it. But there is a female Ibex down here and hopefully a male with her, so we'll go see if we can find them. Alright, from the sounds of that we're getting quite close to the female Ibex, which to my knowledge is the only one here. I've not gotten a call from another one. But hopefully we can get up here and be able to see her. I'm hoping to be able to climb on this rock, but I don't see that happening. Maybe the one here to the left. See if we can get on here. I hear ptarmigans flying as well. I was starting to wonder what that noise was. Oddly enough, I think this is the exact place we started the last Let's Go Huntin' Ibex hunt. I was right here with like a 230 or 240 male. And I'm still not seeing, but I'm hearing an Ibex. As I said, I'm level 1 with this rifle, never taken a shot with it, so I'd prefer to be prone, but at this range I'd imagine I can take a crouching shot. Probably shouldn't be moving, but I want to get up here. There it is. Right in the middle of the screen. Alright, that's the female I was after. This is just a different one entirely, but we'll go for this one. That's got an awesome sound. I like that. Now let's see if we can... Oh. Seems to be having some issues. I can't get prone. This is interesting. Can still hear it. There it is. How was that a drop shot? I don't know what we just hit. But 2 Ibex down. First 2 shots with this 8x57 K98k are drop shots. This one was actually a good shot, though. Double lung at 34 meters. Oh, this was a male. I thought it was a female. It looked like a darker coat than the males normally have. Small male at 120. As you can see there, my first 8x57 K98k bolt action rifle harvest. And now we'll go down here and get the second one. Evidently that was a mission. Cool. Well, an objective for a mission anyway. And this other one, where was it at? Somewhere down here. Oh. Wow, I was way off. Okay. We had hip bone and intestine, and that was enough to drop her, so won't complain about that. So let's keep moving. Alright, we've got a female ibex out in front of us that I want to get a little closer to so you guys can see the shot a little better. So we're just gonna, she's walking our way, we're gonna move kind of towards her, and hopefully we can get her, I don't know, 75 meters or less. But right now, she's coming exactly where we need to. We just need to stay in front of her. I want to get pretty much to the edge of the rise that we're on so we can see down over, and hopefully she just stays on the path she's walking, but not too fast. We don't want her to get to us and meet right at the edge. That wouldn't be good. So this so far hasn't been anything like our last ibex hunt. We haven't had any monster males, but hopefully we can get at least one or two eventually. It's going to start to rain. That'll help us out a little bit, protect us from being sensed. Let's see if we can spot her. I don't see her. Stay low though, and when we get to the edge here, we hopefully will be able to figure out where she got to. Oh, I hear her. Sounds like she's to our left. There she is. And she's down. Very nice. Alright. Got pretty close to that one. I don't know what that range was. 22.8 meters. Double lung and heart shot. That's pretty cool. 111 score. Evidently that was also an objective for that mission. I'm guessing there's probably one under 40. I don't know what the mission is. I haven't really looked at it. As I said, I just got the rifle, so I wasn't intending to do the mission. So we're going to head down here to the other side of this point. And then we'll have to see about looping back up, or we'll head to the south mountains, but we'll see what we can find down here first. Oh. Alright, I think we just spooked this ibex, otherwise she's running for no reason whatsoever. Sounds like she's running at us, though. There she is. We hit her in the neck, I believe. I don't know if that'll be enough to kill her. I don't want her to get down over that cliff, and she's down. Alright. Still no no males, rather, other than the one that we got right at the beginning, but as I like to say, if you kill all the females, small males first, eventually you're bound to run into a bigger male. And this was a larger female. We had just body, but it was enough to take her down, fortunately. 109 scoring female. Luckily, she didn't get down over this cliff. She was this close to costing me a trip down over, running over there and getting on the climbing gear. But what we're doing is heading east. I want to get over into here, if I can draw, over into here a little further before heading south. So we're going to do that, and then if there's nothing over there, we'll fast travel and hit the south mountains. Alright, we've got a group of ibex out here. Again, all females, unfortunately. But there is one bigger female in the front that we're hoping to get. I'm hoping that they'll continue to move this direction, and hopefully we can get a pretty decent close range shot. Okay, we got one I just saw drop down over the close part of this rise, so I'm hoping it's going to come up right in front of us. Got ptarmigan flying around us, it sounds like, too. But that's not what we're here to hunt, so we'll let them be. I can hear footsteps, so we better get our rifle ready. I think it's just going to pop up right in front of us. Okay, yeah, she's down here to the right. I think our best chance is going to be to try to crawl our way onto this rock so we can see. Alright. She is right on us. Can't see her, but I can hear all the others too. There she is. I think they just spooked. Alright, we got that one. I don't know if we can get one of these from that range. I'm going to say probably not, because we're going to head up there anyway. Is that one of the females? Yeah. I'm going to walk up there to the north, kind of complete the circle that we started, and rather than shooting again, we'll just save our ammo. I think we missed that first shot entirely, shot a little low, or it would have been a perfect shot. The second shot, though, was probably intestines, or maybe even just body. I don't know where we hit her. Skull, actually. 109, female. So that's another part of that mission. Evidently, it's still going. Alright. Yeah, we'll head up here to the north, just kind of complete the circle, and then if there's no more Ibex, we'll fast travel to the south and check out those mountains. Alright, we've got, unfortunately, yet another female Ibex up here. She's about 87 meters out. I'd like to get a little closer, and also I'd like her to get off the top of that cliff, so that hopefully she'll just slide down when we take the shot. Okay, she is coming down where we can take a shot. Don't know what type of zoom we'll get with the scope, though. But I think we might try it. Oh, can't get a prone shot either. This ought to be interesting. Alright, let's go for it. I think we made a good shot. Yep. She died just before she got on top and would have got away from us. Or at least made it difficult to retrieve her. I thought that should have been a lung shot, but she didn't drop, so it may have been just body or something. But we can find out right now. Shoulder blade, so a little bit far forward for a lung shot, but a 107 score. This rifle must be more powerful than I realized, because it has been taking Ibex down with less than perfect shots pretty consistently. But we are moving up towards my favorite area, probably of the whole map, at least to be able to see Ibex. I probably prefer the north to hunt them a little more, but we'll go up here and see, hopefully, if we can find ourselves a decent male. Alright, we've got another female Ibex here, unfortunately, at 43 meters. She just turned around. I believe she's still spooked. I spooked her from like 10 meters away. She was behind a rock, and she made no sounds. She wasn't walking or anything, so she just was in the perfect position to not be detected. But fortunately, she kind of ran into this corner, and now we should be able to get a relatively close range shot on her. I'm really set on finding a decent male during this hunt, but it has been just devoid of any males really, other than that one this whole hunt. But I'm not giving up yet, but I do want to get this female since she's here. Sounds like she's walking left. There she is. Hard to see up against that rock. And she's down. I'll look out across here for movement. I see absolutely nothing, which at the very least probably means we didn't spook any, which I guess is a good thing. So we'll check out what we got here on this Ibex. Looks like a lung shot. Wow, there's blood clear over here. Oh, you know what? She was probably right there and kind of rolled down into here. Shoulder blade and right lung at 25 meters. Finally got that mission done, so at the very least we accomplished that. I still don't know what, it must have been like 60, 50, 40, 30 all Ibex with this 8x57 K98k rifle. So at least we got that done, and I hope we can find a nice Ibex here to end out the video. So we'll head up through here and check out this area and see if we can't find ourselves a bigger Ibex. Alright, so the numbers are working against us today. We've got another female Ibex out in front of us. I had a male's tracks down to a solid circle around here and lost them entirely. So don't really know where he got to. I'm hoping maybe if we can kill this female, he'll show himself, and hopefully he's a decent size. He did have up to 115 kilogram weight estimate, so that's just 5 below the max. So at least I feel like there's a decent chance he could be a good one, but we may never know. I just don't know where he went. His tracks completely disappeared, which is the second time. The first time I went like 300-400 meters having lost the tracks and then just ran into him by accident again. So just trying to work our way into range on this Ibex, or at least into range that you guys can see a little better with the low zoom power of the scope. And also I'm hoping she'll give us a broadside shot. Of course, when she starts walking, more than likely, even if she does turn broadside, she's going to walk out of view. But I'm moving to her right, and maybe if we get lucky and she stays there long enough, we can get a shot. Let's see what kind of range we're looking at here. We're under 50 meters, so I think we're just going to go for the shot from here. Got to be careful with that rock there, though. Got to make sure we get above that. It's difficult to do. That should have been a neck bone shot. I'm looking to see if that male comes running from anywhere. And again, I see no movement whatsoever. Alright. We will continue on. Hey, we got to level 2 in this time with the 8x57. That's pretty cool. So here's our Ibex, if we can get around that rock. Neckbone 1 and 2 on a 108 female. At the very least, at least the females aren't tiny. They've all been pretty large for female scores. That's not the Ibex we were after, so we will continue on. I'll show you where we're at now. At this point, I'm pretty much just going to try to move along to the north here, stay in these mountains, and see if we can get lucky and find a big Ibex. Alright, we finally got a sound from a male Ibex, and that track up there, which I'm going to ignore because we're moving around the side of this mountain, is from him. So he is a 75 to 120 kilogram weight estimate, which is max weight, and hopefully he is a big one. He made the sound from on my dot, so we'll see if we can get over there and get eyes on him, and just hopefully, crossing my fingers, he is big. Got another sound from him right now. The issue is going to be trying to get around here quick enough that he doesn't kind of just disappear on us, but like I said, we'll keep our fingers crossed and we'll see if we can get him. Alright, so unfortunately the area our male Ibex is in is inaccessible without climbing gear, which I do not have there. Fortunately, I do have some camping supplies on me, and we've got a tent not too far from here. So we're going to grab some climbing gear and sprint our way back up there so that we can hopefully get the Ibex. I'm going to bring some extra just in case. Now this could be for a small Ibex, could be for a giant Ibex, it's hard to say. But we're going to run back up and see if we can get him. We can't really continue on in the direction we are headed, as we spook a large red deer, it looks like. 220s probably. Anyway, we can't really continue on the way we wanted to go without climbing gear. That's the end of what we can access, as far as I can tell anyway. So we'll run up and throw some climbing gear there, and we'll climb up and continue our hunt. Alright, so it looks like our Ibex, unfortunately, is not all that big. He's probably around 170, but at least now we can continue our hunt, and we will do exactly that. We'll see if we can get into range a little closer on this guy to take a shot on him, and then we'll continue. Alright, so we're working our way closer to this male Ibex. He is just behind that rock here in front of us, maybe 40-50 meters away. So if we can get up on the rock or around it, we should be able to get a nice close shot at him. Hopefully he doesn't notice we're here, so we should be okay with that. I think he has just been standing still, so as long as he doesn't move, we'll be alright. If he starts walking our direction, we'll have to improvise, I suppose, but we're almost to where we need to be. Let's see if we can get on this rock first. That'll give us a little better vantage point. Yeah, we can get right up on it. I think I can see him there. Yeah, it looks like he's turned around and actually started moving away. And now he's coming our direction again. Fortunately, we have a nice prone shot, so we'll just let him stop. Actually, he's going to turn around again. Down he goes. That's our last shot from this rifle. He may have just, yeah, he hit that rock. Hope we can get up there. Scanning around for movement. I don't see anything. Before we forget, we'll load up the rifle again on our way to go pick up him. Let's go down around, I'd say. I think we'll be able to get up here without a problem. I'm seeing ptarmigan flying, but no fleeing Ibex. So here he is, got a nice heart shot from that angle. 173. Not too bad. Alright, so we'll continue our hunt for a big Ibex as we keep moving north. Alright, we've just spooked a pretty nice looking Ibex. I'm going to watch where he goes because I want to get a better shot for you guys to see. I think he's trotting now. So finally getting our eyes on a nice Ibex, and he's going down towards some climbing gear, and depending on whether he drops down over or not, he could end up pretty much just sitting on the side of that cliff and waiting. So we're going to take it slow. We got plenty of room to work with still, so we'll just see if we can get into range on him so you guys can see the shot, and hopefully it works out. Alright, I hear footsteps of what I can only imagine is our Ibex. There he is right there. I'm going to have to hop up. And he is down. I think we're going to have to sacrifice the one med kit that I have to go pick him up. But finally, had to crawl over here to the edge, and he showed up. And we've been here, I don't know, 2.5 hours, I believe. So it's been a long time not seeing a good-sized Ibex, but stuck with it and got him down. I think the score estimate said 190 to 295. And there's time for the med kit. Don't have to use another one, please. That'd be bad. He's got a nice curl on him that I didn't realize, so let's pick him up and see what he scores. 224, so not the biggest one in the world, but definitely nicer than anything we've gotten so far. Alright, so this looks pretty good. We've got really nice scenery in the background. Being on the edge of this cliff just worked out perfectly, so it looks really good. Also, I really like this rifle. I never really considered getting it until this suggestion came up today on the randomizer program, and I'm glad it did because this is a rifle I'll probably be using a good bit in the future, so I'm glad that that happened, and I'm pretty satisfied with this Ibex end video. We stuck it out to try to get a nice Ibex for about 2.5 hours and finally did get one, so yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that as well. Also, don't forget to leave in the comments your suggestions for the next Let's Go Hunting video. Just let me know what animal you'd like me to hunt next, what map you'd like me to hunt it on, and what weapon you'd like me to hunt it with, and it might just be chosen for the next Let's Go Hunting video. So with that, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.